The Young Freedom Fighters. When Indira was 7 years old, she read the story of Joan of Arc. More than 600 years ago, the 13-year-old Joan had led France out of trouble during its war with Britain. One day, Indira's aunt Krishna found her lost in thought. She called Indira, but to no avail. Krishna went up to her and shook her out of her reverie. "What are you doing?" asked Krishna. "I was practicing being Joan of Arc," said little Indira. At dinner, Krishna narrated the incident to Indira's family. Indira's father and grandfather teased her. Indira remained unfazed. "Don't laugh at me. I will take part in India's freedom struggle. Just wait and watch." The family members laughed and soon forgot about it. Indira, however, remained determined to fight for India's freedom. The time to do so came in the 1930s. As the nationalists gained strength, the British became more repressive. The police spied on nationalist leaders and even cordoned off their homes on occasion. This proved to be a problem for the nationalists. How could they make plans if they could not meet? Indira pondered over the problem and struck upon an idea. She gathered a few friends and asked them if they would like to relay messages to and from the nationalists. The police would never think about spying on children, even if they were found moving around the homes of freedom fighters. Her friends were thrilled. "Moving through the police cordon to deliver messages will be fun. We can also become freedom fighters," said one of her friends. The group decided to call themselves the Vanar Sena. Not only would they deliver messages, but also prepare posters, make flags, address letters, cook food, and even smuggle out important documents. Very soon, they had more than 1,000 members. Indira met them in small groups and assigned various tasks to them. One day, before school, Indira was hovering over one of the rooms in Anand Bhavan, her home in Allahabad. Several leaders had assembled there to plan their next campaign. Indira's father noticed her and said, "Go out and play. This is no place for you." Hurt, Indira held back tears and ran to the garden. As she was swinging high up in the air, she saw policemen surrounding the house. Without wasting a minute, she brought the swing to a halt and raced to the meeting room. Her father scolded her as she burst into the room. Indira calmly told him that the police had surrounded the house. The leaders were worried if their plans fell into the wrong hands, they would be in trouble. Indira bravely offered to smuggle out the document. Left with little choice, the document was handed to her. She took it and pushed the sheets between the pages of a notebook. She placed the notebook in her satchel along with other books and rushed to the porch where a car was waiting to take her to school. As the car neared the gate, a policeman signaled the driver to stop. Indira's heart was beating fast, but outwardly she kept calm. The policeman peeped in. "What does the bag contain?" he growled. "My books." Indira checked her watch and fumed. "I am getting late for school." "The bag may contain some papers of interest to us," said the policeman. "You think my father will expose me to such risks?" Indira shot back sternly. The policeman smiled and said, "I'm sorry, you are right. No father would do that. You can go to school." The car started moving. Indira sighed in relief. She had not failed the freedom fighters.